Saving money isn't just about crunching numbers. It's about outsmarting your brain. Why? Because your brain craves instant gratification. That's why YOLO feels like a valid excuse for splurging. And just one drink with friends turns into a tab you regret the next morning. But what if you could flip the script, trick your brain into saving without the FOMO? Here are 20 psychological hacks to make saving money not just manageable, but surprisingly fun. Trick number 1, live below your means. Spend less than you earn. It's simple in theory, but challenging in practice for some. For example, if you make $3,000 a month, aim to live on $2,500 and save the remaining $500. This rule might sound repetitive or uninspiring, but it's the foundation of building savings. How else can you do better than just breaking even each month? Got a windfall? Treat it like it never happened. Avoid lifestyle inflation by keeping expenses steady as your income grows. Save the difference to fast-track your financial goals. Living below your means is the key to sustainable financial freedom. Trick number 2, break goals down. An annual savings target can feel overwhelming, but breaking it down to daily amounts makes it more manageable. For example, saving $10,000 in a year translates to just $27.40 a day, roughly the cost of 1 or 2 Uber rides. This method shifts your brain's focus from an intimidating long-term goal to achievable daily actions. Saving a little each day builds consistency and momentum, making your goal feel within reach. Trick number 3, multiply a daily sacrifice by a year. This is the reverse of breaking down a goal. Instead of starting with a savings target, start with a small sacrifice. Identify one expense you can reduce or cut entirely, then calculate its annual impact. For example, skipping a $5 latte every day could save you more than $1,800 a year. Or cutting back on takeout from twice a week to once could save you $780 annually, assuming each meal costs $15. This hack demonstrates how small, everyday choices, when multiplied by consistency, can create significant savings. Tiny sacrifices today can lead to big wins tomorrow. Trick number 4, resell to boost income. Decluttering isn't just good for your space, it's great for your wallet. Selling unused items like furniture or electronics on platforms such as Facebook Marketplace or eBay can quickly generate extra income for savings. This not only boosts your savings, but also encourages smarter spending by reminding you that one person's trash is another's treasure. Trick number 5, track income and expenses. Tracking your money gives you full financial awareness. Recording every source of income and expense, big or small, helps you see exactly where your money goes. For example, you might discover you're spending $100 a month on coffee or $50 on rarely used streaming subscriptions. You can also categorize your spending into needs, wants, and savings to ensure they align with your priorities. Identifying patterns lets you make smarter decisions about where to cut back. Using an annual spreadsheet can also show how small expenses or incomes add up over time, helping you decide whether to spend, save, or take on a side hustle. What gets tracked gets managed. Trick number 6, sleep on it, don't buy yet. Impulse purchases are often emotional, not necessary. Give yourself 24 hours before making non-essential buys. For example, you might crave a $100 jacket on sale, but waiting a day could help you realize you don't need it or already own something similar. This cooling off period lets you make logical, not emotional decisions, saving you hundreds in the long run. Trick number 7, recall poor days. Reflecting on financially challenging times can reinforce the importance of saving for the future. For instance, remembering the stress of being unable to pay an unexpected $300 car repair can serve as a powerful motivator to build an emergency fund. Similarly, thinking back to a time when you had to rely on others for financial help may inspire you to create a safety net for yourself. Learning from the past can help you create a more secure future. Trick number 8. Consider other ways to spend. Before making a purchase, think of what else that money could achieve. For example, instead of spending $300 on a gadget, think about using that money for a weekend getaway or adding it to your emergency savings. Alternatively, skipping a $100 night out could mean funding a hobby class or donating to a cause that matters to you. Dollars are decisions. Choose wisely. Trick number 9, automate your savings. Automation removes the temptation to spend before saving and eliminates the effort of consciously withholding from your spending urges. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to savings each payday. For example, schedule $50 every 2 weeks, which adds up to $1,300 annually. You could also use apps like Acorns to round up purchases and invest the spare change. Automated transfers are a great way to pay yourself first. Instead of saving what's left at the end of the month, you prioritize saving before spending. Automation makes saving effortless, out of sight, out of mind. Trick number 10, gamify saving money. Turning saving into a game keeps it engaging and fun. For example, you could challenge yourself to save $1 for every time you skip eating out. By the end of the month, you might have saved $50 or more. Another idea is using a savings app that tracks your progress like a game leaderboard, rewarding you with badges or goals as you reach new milestones. When saving feels like a game, you're more likely to win. Trick number 11, replenish expenses. If you make an unplanned purchase, counterbalance it by transferring the same amount into your savings. For example, if you spend $50 on something unnecessary, immediately move $50 into savings as a penalty. Before buying something you don't need, ask yourself if you can cover the cost by reselling unused items. If not, hold off on the purchase. Alternatively, offset the expense by skipping another planned one, like canceling a dinner out. This strategy helps you regain control of your budget and turn spending mistakes into savings opportunities. Trick number 12, have a side hustle. Relying on just one source of income can limit your financial growth. A side hustle or freelance gig can provide extra money to put into savings. For example, tutoring after work could add $300 a month. Alternatively, selling handmade crafts or digital products on platforms like Etsy or Gumroad can create passive income. Having multiple income streams not only motivates you to build wealth, but also helps you appreciate every dollar more. Diversifying your income reduces financial risk, boosts your savings, and keeps you motivated. Trick number 13, join a money-saving community. Being part of a group with similar goals can motivate and inspire you to stay on track. For example, online communities like Reddit's rFrugal or Seedly.sg can provide tips and encouragement. Similarly, joining local savings groups or participating in a no-spend challenge with friends can keep you accountable. The collective mindset creates a support system that makes saving feel less isolating and more achievable. Surround yourself with savers, and you'll become one too. Trick number 14, don't give up on distant goals. Big financial goals can feel overwhelming when progress is slow. Instead, focus on smaller milestones. For example, if your goal is to save $20,000 for a down payment, celebrate when you reach the first $1,000 or $5,000. Likewise, if you're paying off $10,000 of debt, track each $500 payment and reward yourself with something small but meaningful. Remember, progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. Keep going. Trick number 15, reward yourself the right way. Instead of splurging as a reward, find ways to amplify your savings. For example, if you save $500 in a month, treat yourself by investing $50 of it in stocks or a mutual fund that could grow over time. Alternatively, use part of your savings to learn a skill, like a cooking class, that could help you save more money in the future. Rewards that align with your goals keep you motivated without sabotaging your progress. Trick number 16, just start. The hardest part of saving is often getting started. It's easy to think you should wait until you earn more or clear your debt first, but the truth is, you can start now. Even if it's just $1 a day, you're building the saving habit. For example, if your goal feels overwhelming, start by transferring $5 weekly into your savings. Or challenge yourself to save the first $10 you come across, whether it's spare change or cash back from a purchase. The momentum from starting, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect. Trick number 17, make progress visible. Seeing your progress keeps you motivated. Create a savings tracker like a chart or app where you can visually track your growth. For example, draw a savings thermometer that you fill in as you get closer to your goal. Another example is using an app that sends notifications every time your savings account increases. When progress is visible, it becomes a source of pride and encouragement to keep going. Trick number 18, support friends without splurging. Generosity doesn't always require spending money. For example, instead of buying an expensive gift for a friend, offer to help with a task they've been putting off, like organizing their home. Or instead of purchasing from their latest exhibition, help promote it on social media. Thoughtful gestures strengthen connections without draining your wallet. Trick number 19, track your feelings. Money isn't just about numbers, it's deeply emotional. For example, tracking your expenses might reveal that daily takeout leaves you feeling guilty, while cooking at home brings a sense of accomplishment. Similarly, noticing how saving makes you feel, whether it's pride, security, or freedom, can motivate you to keep going. As your savings grow, you might feel inspired to boost your income through side hustles, a raise, or a new job. Pursue these only if they align with your financial goals. Recognizing these emotional patterns allows you to align your spending and saving habits with your values. Trick number 20, understand the roots of your money troubles. Take time to explore why you faced financial challenges. For example, if you overspend to cope with stress, identify healthier alternatives like exercising or journaling. If a lack of financial education has held you back, look for resources, take a course, or find a mentor to guide you. Awareness is the first step to change. By understanding your triggers, you can take control of your finances and make better decisions. These 20 hacks are designed to outsmart your brain's natural urge to spend and turn saving into an empowering habit. Increase income through reselling unused items or starting a side hustle. Spend wisely by living below your means, curbing impulse buys, replenishing savings, tracking expenses, and supporting friends without overspending. Leverage tools and systems like automated transfers, budget spreadsheets, reselling apps, or gamified saving methods. Join like-minded groups to gain support and accountability. Manage emotions by reflecting on past financial struggles, understanding your spending triggers, breaking down goals, amplifying small sacrifices, and tracking progress to avoid self-sabotage. Every step, big or small, moves you closer to your goals. With mindset shifts, practical strategies, and a dash of creativity, you can train your brain to save smarter. Start today and let tomorrow's progress inspire you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with that one friend who's always broke, but somehow never skips happy hour. See you next time.